Welcome back to our channel. We often hear about Noah's 3 sons who played a crucial role in repopulating the world after the ancient Great Flood. But today, we want to shed light on a topic that has been highly requested: the wives of Noah's sons. In this video, we will uncover the hidden story of Noah's 3 daughters-in-law, the wives of Shem, Ham, and Japheth. While the Bible doesn't provide their names, it does acknowledge their existence and their significance in the narrative of Noah's Ark. These women were an integral part of the family that survived the flood, as recounted in the Book of Genesis. Join us as we explore the lives and roles of these remarkable women who played a vital role in shaping humanity's future. If you've been curious about this subject, we encourage you to show your support by liking this video, leaving a comment, and subscribing to our channel. And don't forget, we have an entire series dedicated to exploring the origins of peoples according to the Bible, where we delve into the lineages of Noah's sons. But for now, let's uncover the captivating stories of Noah's daughters-in-law, the matriarchs of humanity. Enjoy the video, and stay tuned for more intriguing content from our channel. In this video, we'll dive deep into the fascinating details about Noah's daughter-in-law, the wife of Shem, and the mother of the Semitic peoples. We'll explore this topic based on biblical accounts and additional information from ancient manuscripts such as the Book of Jubilees and sibling oracles. According to the Book of Jubilees, the wife of Shem was named Setaquedalpap. She held a prominent role as the mother of the Semitic peoples who descended from Shem. Remarkably, she lived for an incredibly long time, spanning centuries after the flood. During her extended lifespan, she bore many sons and daughters, as mentioned in the Bible. Notably, Setaquedalpap was also recognized as a prophetess while residing in Mesopotamia. The sibling oracle reveals that she transmitted prophecies to subsequent generations that descended from her and Shem. Additionally, there are ancient Christian traditions that provide further insights. These traditions, originating from Saint Hippolytus, mention the existence of an ancient Targum in Syracuse, resembling the Book of Jubilees. However, there are variations in the names of the wives of Shem and Ham in this version. The books of Genesis and Chronicles mention descendants such as Elam, Ashur, Arphaxad, Lud, and Aram, who are linked to Setaquedalpap and Shem. The Bible also references the grandchildren of this remarkable woman, including Uzi, Hul, Gether, and Mash, who are the sons of Aram, the son of Shem, and Setaquedalpap. Setaquedalpap is considered the matriarch of several Semitic peoples in ancient times. She is recognized as the ancestor of the Elamites and the Chaldeans, who are descendants of Arphaxad. Furthermore, she is regarded as the forebear of the ancient Arameans, who descended from Aram, and the ancient Lydians in Anatolia, as stated in the Book of Jubilees. As the mother of all the sons of Shem mentioned in the biblical text, she is also the progenitor of Ashur, the ancestor of the Assyrians. The ancient Assyrians, being a Semitic people in antiquity, trace their lineage back to Setaquedalpap, the remarkable woman described in the Book of Jubilees. The origins of Setaquedalpap, the wife of Shem, have been a subject of discussion among various sources. Some suggest that she may have had a lineage associated with Cain, while others debate whether she had a mixed descent from both Seth and Cain. Another viewpoint proposes that she belonged to the lineage of Seth, but this point remains a topic of debate. Moving on to the wife of Ham, the youngest son of Noah, who is considered the father of the Hamite peoples, including Africans and South Indians. According to the Book of Jubilees, his wife's name is Naeltumi UK. Naeltumi UK is believed to be the mother of various peoples, including the Cushites and the Canaanites, who descended from Canaan. She is also regarded as the ancestor of the ancient Egyptians, as her son Mizraim is considered their forefather. Furthermore, Naeltumi UK is believed to be the mother of Cush, who is the ancestor of the ancient Ethiopians and Nubians residing in regions such as Sudan, Ethiopia, Somalia, and Eritrea. Additionally, according to genealogies, the Dravidians, who are considered the original inhabitants of South India, are said to be descended from Naeltumi UK, making her the mother of both Africans and South Indians. Similar to Setaquedalpap, Naeltumi UK is said to have enjoyed an exceptionally long life as a pre-flood woman, reaching an advanced age. These characters were known to have lifespans of 600 to 700 years, and there is speculation that Naeltumi UK may have even lived longer than Ham himself. During her lengthy lifespan, Naeltumi UK is believed to have shared various prophecies with succeeding generations who descended from her and her husband Ham. Ancient legends related to Ham's wife can be found in Christian traditions, including accounts passed down through figures such as Hippolytus, who passed away in 235 AD. According to an ancient tradition recorded in the Book of Jubilees, the wife of Ham is referred to as Naeltumi UK. An intriguing legend surrounding Ham's wife tells of a moment when God instructed Noah to destroy anyone who announced the onset of the flood. During this time, Ham's wife happened to be baking bread, and as water suddenly gushed out of the oven, ruining the bread, she exclaimed that the flood had begun. This proclamation led to a change in God's plan, and Noah was instructed not to harm his own daughter-in-law, who was destined to be saved from the flood. This story bears resemblance to the account of Abraham and Isaac, where Abraham was tested to offer Isaac as a sacrifice to God in the well-known incident known as the Holocaust. The similarity lies in both stories involving a loved one and serving as a test of faith by God towards his servants. Moving on to the wife of Japheth, who is considered the ancestral father of the Indo-European and Asiatic peoples, the Book of Jubilees identifies her as Attitonesis or Attitonesh. Similar to Naeltumi UK and Setaquedalpap, Japheth's wife enjoyed an extraordinarily long life, having been born before the flood, a time when people had significantly longer lifespans. Even after the flood, she continued to live for centuries. It is noteworthy that, like the other daughters-in-law of Noah, Attitonesis was also a prophetess. In fact, according to the sibling oracles, all of Noah's daughters-in-law held the role of prophetesses. During her long life, Attitonesis, the wife of Japheth, shared numerous prophecies for the generations to come and the various peoples who would descend from her. Her extended lifespan allowed her to witness the growth and success of many of her offspring. Noah himself foresaw that the descendants of Japheth would multiply and become numerous. A striking example of this is China, a country with an immense population. According to the Bible and the Book of Jubilees, the Chinese people are descendants of Tagama, who was the grandson of Japheth and the grandson of Attitonesis. Attitonesis was the mother of Japheth's sons, including Gomer, Magog, Madai, Javan, Tubal, Meshech, and Tiras. Alongside these 7 sons, they also had many daughters, as well as other sons and daughters who are not specifically mentioned in the genealogies to avoid an exhaustive list. The grandchildren of Attitonesis and Japheth include Elisa, or Elixir, Tarshish, Kittim, and Dodanum. Through their sons and daughters, the descendants of Attitonesis and Japheth spread, giving rise to different peoples and nations over the centuries. Attitonesis is considered the ancestral mother of the Gomerites, also known as the ancient Sumerians, who were descendants of Gomer in early antiquity. The Gomerites divided into 3 distinct groups: the descendants of Tagama, the descendants of Rifat, and the descendants of Ashkenaz. The descendants of Tagama played a significant role in the emergence of Far Asian peoples, including the Chinese, Mongolians, Japanese, and Koreans. On the other hand, the descendants of Rifat gave rise to the Celtic peoples, while the Ashkenazic descendants became the ancestors of the Vikings, Germanic, and Slavic peoples. It is worth mentioning that there is a debate regarding the ancestry of Asian peoples like the Chinese, Japanese, and Koreans. Some argue that they are descended from Sin, one of the sons of Canaan, while other traditions and interpretations suggest their lineage traces back to Tagama, the grandson of Japheth and Attitonesis. The ethnic origins of these peoples remain subjects of study and discussion. We have created a video that delves into the origins of Asian peoples, providing more clarity on the topic. You can find the video link in the description, allowing you to watch it at your convenience. Additionally, the indigenous peoples and tribes of the Americas, as well as the natives of Russia, are also considered descendants of Attitonesis, Japheth, and Tagama. It is interesting to note that various ancient traditions, including Christian, Jewish, Anglo-Saxon, Rabbinic, Islamic and Irish, incorporate these three intriguing biblical women into their traditions, recognizing them as matriarchs of humanity. If you haven't already, we have a series on our channel that explores the origins of peoples according to the Bible. This series covers the history of the descendants of Shem, Ham and Japheth, as well as their wives. The playlist for this series will be available on the final screen, and we would appreciate your feedback in the comments. We also plan to create individual series about each of Noah's daughters-in-law, delving into their origins based on scriptural accounts. If you are interested in this, please leave a comment. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you soon.